Welcome to Inside Hilltopper Athletics, brought to you by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. Here's your host, Todd Ullum.
Welcome into Inside Hilltopper Athletics. I am Todd Ullum. Joining me for this first segment, head coach of the football team, Roger Wiley. Coach, it was a bye week last week. This team has seen some bumps and bruises through the first month of the season or so. So how did the week of rest and recovery go?
Not as well as expected, meaning we were hoping the rest would get more people back, but we're still on standby with a few kids that have started for us in the past. So hopefully this week we go out to practice today. Hopefully that will get us going a little bit and get some guys back. But it's definitely a blessing to have a week off to get some people with some fresh legs, some people that are coming off injuries, extra treatment. Those types of things, but fortunately, hopefully, our defensive wise in the secondary, hopefully we get two people back, and then offensive line wise the same way.
And the past couple games, we've seen the Toppers use a trio of quarterbacks. Has anyone seemed to separate themselves in this week off?
Well, I think in the last game versus State, Levi Gullion somewhat separated himself. In the second half. He played pretty well, and his stats indicate that. Normally, a lot of times I don't go by stats, but what I do go by is the number of plays. He got us out of some bad plays and into some good ones. He checked to a couple run plays when they lined up in pass defense, and that's what we've been looking for. It's not necessarily who can throw the ball the best, it's the person that can get us in and out of good plays, the better plays. And so he was seeing it against State in the second half. That's our highest point production. I thought he threw the ball well. The turnovers kind of doomed us in that game. We got behind 3 scores early, and then from there played them somewhat even. And so, not throwing any picks in that game. And, he did have a fumble, but he did misread the defense and didn't protect himself well. And then we had one other fumble by a receiver. But in those 2 cases, I believe our defense was able to hold them off to 3. And that's what you expect the defense to do, but you can't give up scoring. You can't let the other team's defense score against you, and then especially in this conference because, everybody's going to have athletes. Everybody's going to be somewhat evenly matched, and whoever can create the turnovers and make the other team make mistakes is going to win the game. So we're going to go with Levi this week and let him start and see what he can do. Hopefully he'll play the same way he did against State.
Well, like you said, this week coming up, Saturday, October 5th, the Toppers will take on Concord here at West Family Stadium on the campus of West Liberty University. Concord last week played Charleston, lost 42-7 at home. Their offense has struggled through 4 games so far this year, only 41 points and 5 touchdowns for them. What can we expect to see from the Concord offense?
Well, offensively, they try to do a few different things. First of all, they want to run the ball first, but they will get into some pass formations, certain formations to get you spread out. The running backs are fairly good. They are a fast team. And then they're going to take some shots deep and try to scheme you up. So, where previously they were a big RPO team, now they've turned into a play-action more type team. I think I've only seen a couple RPOs in there. They got some scary returns. Like I said, they do have a lot of team speed. And so that's always scary because if somebody gets in the open, they can go at any time. They returned a kick against Frostburg 2 weeks ago. And they played Charleston this week, which Charleston's one of the top teams in the country. They move the ball sporadically against them. It's they are struggling to get it in the end zone, but on the same thing, they're doing pretty good between the 20s, and so their special teams are good. And so we're going to have to, for us, we have to win the special teams battle. We can't give up anything special, any big play special team wise. We're going to have to control ourselves in when it's penalty. We can't always react if somebody says something to us, but defensively they're a fast group. They've played great defense at times up front. It's where they they try to match you more speed than size. They only play with one guy that's 285 pounds, but everybody else is 230, so they're almost the same. Across the board, they took their starting nickel and moved him to Mike Backer. So a lot of those things do concern you because they are faster. It's a little different than some of the teams we've played. The first 3 games, the teams were 4 games. They were somewhat big up front. And so now we're going to see a different type of team in speed, and we're going to see how we can handle their speed.
Well, it's going to be an interesting game, Coach. We said they lost to Charleston last week. Charleston, before the game last Saturday, was ranked number 19 in the country. We'll see where they're ranked coming up this week.
Charleston played with their backup quarterback. Their starting quarterback didn't even play. And that's the same with Concord. We don't know who we're going to see at quarterback. Their starting quarterback, Ferguson, has left the game the last 2 weeks and did not return. And so you never know how bad the injuries are, how up to the quarterback. So, our defense is going to have to prepare for both. And that would, you'd like to say, hey, he's just preparing for one thing, but you can't. You can't afford to because we don't know who's going to play.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking time out and previewing the game with us. Good luck this Saturday. We'll see you there, folks. Topper Nation, we hope to see you there as well. Again, that'll be Saturday, October 5th at 1 p.m. at West Family Stadium. Concord comes to town, and the Toppers looking for a big win this weekend. Come out and join us. Coach, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Roger Wiley. When disaster strikes your home or business, cleaning and restoration.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
All right, now you're just like Daddy, huh?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training.
Here you go, Daddy.
Or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
Our team at Belmont Savings Bank stands out in the mortgage industry because we care about our customers.
My first-time home buyers, my younger people, I try to treat them like my children, like I would want my children to be treated.
And the minute when those keys slide across the table to those owners, it goes from becoming a house to becoming their home. We call Ohio Valley home.
Our motto is, how may we help you today? When you're working with a community bank, our main focus is the community.
The West Liberty Hilltoppers host the Concord Mountain Lions.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Welcome to this Topper Station and Mountain East Conference Digital Network production. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Belmont Savings Bank, McDonald's, WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, Gil Ullum CPA, Main Street Bank, Generations, Karen Ullum Realty, The Health Plan, Dr. and Mrs. John P. McCullough, IBEW, The Hawbegger Group, Alex E. Paris, Chick-fil-A, Dr. and Mrs. Clyde D. Campbell, The Store, The Dirty Dog Tavern, Dirty Dog Bowling, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Hilltop Acres, Undo's, Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal, The Alpha, CMTA Energy Solutions, and Budget Transportation. Here's Todd Ullum and Davey McKinney.
We are live from West Family Stadium on a beautiful day for football. Today, we've got the Hilltoppers taking on the Concord Mountain. It's been a struggle at times. Again, still trying to find their first victory of the season. So are the Mountain Lions of Concord. Something's got to give today. Somebody's got to pick up their first victory.
Exactly. I think both teams are going to be coming out strong. First win of the season. It's something to fight for. I think it'll be a good and hard-fought game.
Yeah, last week, the Toppers had a bye week, but the week before that, their game previous to this, West Virginia State came down to the end. The Toppers were trying to make a comeback. West Virginia State came out strong, but the final score would end up 57-37. But Levi Goulion had a good showing in that one, and I believe that's the reason he's probably going to get the start today.
He did. He had 266 passing yards, 1 touchdown, connected well with his receivers, kind of took charge. Fortunately, it was towards the end of the game, wasn't able to come back, but it was a good performance from him, absolutely.
Absolutely. And for Concord, their last game, they had to play against Charleston. Charleston was ranked number 19 in the country at the time of the game. Concord would fall in that one 42-7. Charleston undefeated on the season, same as Frostburg State. They are the only 2 undefeated teams left in the Mountain East Conference, and this has been a tough year for the conference itself as a whole for football. Right now, there are 4 teams without a win in the MEC, and 2 of them are playing today here at West Family Stadium. Later on in this broadcast, we'll bring up some stuff from the last time the Toppers played again at West Virginia State. Ben Turner is going to be one of those names that we talk about when we come back after the break. We will have a quick little talking to, I guess you could say, a quick hitter from Caden Bednarik when we return for more on Topper Station.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Roger Wiley. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Does Main Street Bank mean to you?
Well, Main Street has extended hours every business day. Their new checking and savings accounts are really good. The balance requirement is very low. And they have online bill pay and debit cards right away. Plus, they have great service, higher interest. That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
From the long-lasting and reliable heating and cooling systems we send out the door, to the friendly and knowledgeable dealers who go the extra mile. With a no-hassle replacement limited warranty, you can trust day and night to deliver outstanding service and performance, keeping you a step ahead with advanced technology and exceptional comfort. To find a day and night dealer, visit dayandnightcomfort.com.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. your trusted partner in the community. The Health Plan, here for you.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. We will pitch this quickly to our sideline reporter, Caden Bednarik, with the series history.
The West Liberty Hilltoppers host the Concord Mountain Lions today. This is the 81st time these two teams have met. The last time these two teams were against each other was in 2023 when the Hilltoppers brought home a victory from Athens of 23-21. Both teams have struggled this year and come into this matchup with an 0-4 record. This is sure to be an interesting game.
Thank you, Caden. Always appreciative to get the heads up on those kinds of things. We're still waiting for both of these teams to come out onto the field. The captains are getting ready. As you see, Concord's captains and West Liberty's captains coming onto the field for the McDonald's McDonald's coin toss. As we get set after that for the Main Street Bank kickoff. And here come the Mountain Lions of Concord. Wearing the black pants, white jersey, and is that a silver or white helmet? I'm trying to tell. I can't tell.
I think it's silver.
Okay.
Or no? I think it's white. My bad. My apologies.
We'll figure this out.
I'm kind of the same way with you, Todd. I can't really tell. I think it is white.
I will say this. Their numbers look crisp. It's going to be easy for us up in the booth today to see. I hope. I say that, but watch. I'll still screw it up. It's going to happen. See the officials down there with the captains for West Liberty. See the referee, the white hat, Christopher Glass. The Hilltop Acres look at the officiating crew. Referee Christopher Glass, umpire Brent Brown, line judge Dennis Stoddard, and a host of other officials. We're going to find out who gets the ball first. You see Ben Turner, number 10, out there for West Liberty. What a tremendous game he had against West Virginia State. The stats he put up were just incredible.
Absolutely, I agree. He had the 5th best performance in single game receiving in West Liberty history. He had 8 receptions, 207 yards, and 1 touchdown. Also had a passing touchdown for 44 yards as well.
He's been a standout all season long for the Hilltoppers. Elected to receive. And Concord will get the second half kickoff. Now the Toppers onto the field looking for their first victory of the season. And the crowd here at West Family Stadium is hoping the same thing as we get set after the McDonald's coin toss in which the Toppers won. We get set for the Main Street Bank kickoff here at West Family Stadium. And again, a beautiful day. There is not a cloud in the sky. And this is going to be interesting today. Again, I believe it's going to be Levi Guillion starting for the Toppers. We've seen them use 3 quarterbacks the past 2 games, getting some experience for the guys, and they've settled on Willian after the performance he put on down in Institute, West Virginia against West Virginia State. Again, came up short, but the Toppers put on a furious comeback late in that game, put up a lot of points, trying to get back into it.
And Todd, Concord's kind of been struggling with the same thing, going back and forth in the quarterback room. Blaine Ferguson started against Charleston, but then Tristan Gabriels came in. Tristan was the only one that had a touchdown in the game, was the only points that they had on the scoreboard. So I would be surprised to see Ferguson back out there, but I don't know. I'm not the coach.
Right. And we see these things with upperclassmen and guys that have been there a little longer. And you see coaches sometimes feel like, listen, he's been through a lot. He's earned it. Yeah, I understand. He's not playing the best, but there are things that a lot of people, us as commentators, people watching home, we never see the full picture of what goes on in practice, what these teams are made of. These coaches know a lot better than any of us do, that's for certain. On for the kickoff. Josh Hutley booting this one away, the graduate kicker from Australia. He's going to pooch kick this one. It's going to be caught at the 30 and a return, pushing forward to the 40. Gain of 10 after caught. The man on the return for the Toppers was number 27, Daniel Alford. And the Topper offense is set out there with Levi Goulion as the starter. We see Hunter Patterson back. We saw him have a tremendous game the last time here at home against Frostburg State. And then he got injured in the first quarter after having some huge plays. Turner in motion. Goulion hands this one off to Patterson, makes the first man miss. So gets a gain of about 3, make it 2nd down and 7. Here's the starting lineup for the Toppers. You see Marquez Hertz, and Demery and Balgo, Tavo, Harper, Fraley, Hayes, and Elijah Mike on the offensive line for the Toppers. Patterson, left side, hurdles a man, gets a gain of another 3. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 4. Toppers looking for their first down of this Belmont Savings Bank first quarter. Goulion has Hurst to his left, the lone receiver. Finds Patterson open. Nice little swing route. Can he make a man miss? Does he step out of bounds? They're going to say he did. So close to being another long touchdown for Patterson. So the Toppers do get a first down. And they are into Concord territory. A.J. Barmer in the backfield, giving Patterson a bit of a breather as he's been the workhorse here on this early drive. Design run for Goulion. He's got some space. What a block by Barmer. Stiff-armed a man and then pushed out of bounds right before at about the 16-yard line.
That was an extremely impressive block there by Barmer. Just kind of knocked the middle linebacker back, kind of wobbling, and Goulion was able to just explode through the hole.
Tremendous job for Levi in his first start of the season. Barmer stays out there with him. Balgo in motion. Barmer up the middle. Good blocking by the offensive line. Gain of 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. Toppers will take this type of drive every single time. Goulion, another design run. Good block by Patterson. Goulion just pushing forward. It's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to be just shy. So they will give him the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. The Toppers wasting no time, getting close to the end zone, into the red zone. Now they're going with the dual back set, Barmer and Patterson in the backfield with Goulian. Play action, Patterson. Has to beat a couple tacklers, can't quite do it. And it was Jamari Smith on the tackle, the graduate senior from Florence, South Carolina.
Second down.
So no gain, 2nd and goal from the 8. Goulian directing traffic a little bit before the snap. Dropping back left side, fade route. Hurst is held. Flag is thrown in the end zone. 2 flags thrown. That one as obvious as could be. Christopher Glass, the head official, giving us the call. So 1st and goal from the 2. The Toppers look to punch this one in. And they've got options in the backfield right now. Goulian going to take it himself, makes a man miss. Touchdown, Toppers. Goulian, tremendous job, read his blocks, got into the end zone, and gets the first score of the game, picking up where he kind of left off down at West Virginia State a couple weeks ago. So Tyler Waddell on for the extra point as the Toppers score early. Waddell makes it 7-0. West Liberty leads. We will be right back. We'll take a quick break and come back for kickoff on Topper Station in the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Hey guys, my name is Todd Cover. I'm President and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time what makes Belmont Savings different. Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All the decisions are made here locally, and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training, or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers enjoying a early 7-0 lead. 11:04 left on this this Belmont Savings first quarter clock. Now we'll see what kind of response Concord has. Waddell will be out for the kickoff. Back deep to return for Concord. It'll be J.Q. Brown and Jeremiah Valdry. Ready to go. Waddell, little pooch kick, similar to what Concord did in the opening kickoff. Caught at about the 26, but a good return. They spot this one at the 38-yard line. A good return for Concord. Their offense out onto the field. And we take a look at who will start. It is the graduate senior Blaine Ferguson, number 7, 6 foot 180 out of Jacksonville, Florida. And TJ Finney has been a little bit of their workhorse this year At running back, number 3, he's a 5'9" junior from Mableton, Georgia. Was at North Alabama before coming to Concord. Handoff up the middle. Topper defense is there to shut him down quickly. Look who it is. Fasuamanu and Harm, the 2 inside backers.
It's how we've talked about, who's going to step up on this West Liberty defense after Cam Rice left to Ohio. Fasuamanu had 9 tackles, 2 for loss against West Virginia State. Kind of stepping up for this West Liberty defense for sure.
Concord likes to run the football. They're going to continue to try it. Play action this time. Little pass out to the flats. It's going to be very close to a first down. Where did he step out of bounds? He was hugging that sideline. They're going to say beyond the 50. It will be a first down for Concord into West Liberty territory.
First and 10 from the West Liberty 48.
We'll take a look at the starting lineup. Jordan Dickerson, Delano Marcellus, Vicente, Thompson, Fasuamanu, and Harm. As Concord dropping back, fires this one to the 35-yard line. Pass is going to be caught for another first down. Actually, they spot this at the 34. Concord moving the football. The starting lineup, once again, Morris, Smith, King, Tate, Crawford, and Campbell will finish out the defense for the Toppers. And we're going to see quite a few substitutions throughout this game for both teams on both sides of the balls. They like to get experience for some of the kids. Men in motion for Concord. Finney again trying to find some room. The Toppers get there somewhat quickly. A gain of about 5. That'll bring up second down and 5.
Second down to 30.
Man in motion. Play action again. Pass is just going to be lobbed up. Turn around. It might be a pick, but unfortunately for the Toppers secondary, nobody got their head around in time before that ball hit the ground.
Looked like a lot of miscommunication on the offensive line as the right guard and left guard just kind of turn at each other and throw their hands up like, were you supposed to get him? Were you supposed to get him? And so kind of shows just kind of the pregame stuff of just miscommunication. I know it's the 5th game for each team, but it's still young in the season, so they're still learning things out.
So now it's 3rd down and 4 from the 30-yard line. The Toppers looking for a big stop here. Ferguson drops back, looks left, fires this one. It's going to be caught for the first down, and a good tackle for West Liberty to limit the amount of yardage after catch. DJ Johnson on the tackle.
Brought down by number 7, DJ Johnson. First and 10 from the 23.
Ferguson, play action, fires this one quickly, going to be a little screen. Harm is right there, not confused though. Gets some help from other defenders with Johnson. And a great play for the Topper defense.
The helmet for number 9 of Concord came off during the down. You must take the game for 1 down.
So 8 minutes remain here in the Belmont Savings Bank first quarter. Concord's opening drive for the offense. West Liberty went down the opening drive of the game. Went right down the field. Levi Goulion rushing that ball in for the touchdown. Play action again for Ferguson. He's looking, feels the pressure, gets away from one, but not the other. Vicente, the sack for the Toppers, and a loss of yardage.
Great job by Fosamano as well. Broke through the offensive line, was just causing pressure for Ferguson. Had to make him step up, and said he was there not getting.
We see in the backfield right now Deion Parker for Concord. Ferguson with trips to his left. Looks right side to the lone receiver. Pass is going to be incomplete, but there is a flag at the 24-yard line. They call this one on Nolan Schimpf being lined up offside. So it'll repeat third down. Make it about 3rd and 6. Deion Parker still in the backfield with Ferguson. Looking left, fires this one, pass, going to be intercepted by DJ Johnson, stays on his feet. He's got some room to run, can he get the blocks? Makes one man miss, but the ball is loose again. They're going to say Johnson was down before the fumble. The Toppers get possession of the football.
Johnson just at the right place at the right time. And the pass from Ferguson just too far to the right of his receiver. It was just right in the hands of Johnson for the interception.
Now the Toppers riding the high from the opening drive touchdown. The defense bends but does not break. They get the turnover. And now the Topper offense is back out on the field trying to repeat what they had done the previous drive. Willian under center. Patterson in the backfield. Little counter action here. Good blocking up front for the Toppers. Valgo was a part of that, and the West Liberty gets a good gain of about 7. We'll call it 2nd down and 3. The last game we called, Frostburg State was in town. Hunter Patterson had a tremendous game in the tremendous first quarter. He ended up getting injured after having some tremendous stats, but 2 80-plus yard touchdowns, 1 receiving, 1 rushing. Just a tremendous early game for him before the injury, and now he's back. Patterson again, nice little jump cut. Reads the blocking well, makes a man miss to the 50. 40, 30, will they catch him? Does he? Stumbles and falls at about the 20-yard line. Patterson is tearing the Concord defense apart.
This young offensive line for the Hilltoppers are just opening massive gaping holes for Patterson to run through, pushing this Concord defensive line back, and they're taking advantage of it in this first quarter.
When you're running the ball this well, I know Coach Wiley enjoys throwing the football, but he's no stranger to running the ball either. Why put it in the air when the team is running this well? It's everybody. Goulion, play action. Trying to get away and just fires this one away for the incomplete pass. Past the line of scrimmage and well outside of the tackle box, so no intentional grounding.
Looked like for a second a little bit of separation there by Demery on the right pylon over there, but kind of got swallowed up immediately by the DB, and so Goulion not able to find anybody on that one.
Goulion sends Balgo in motion. Hands it off to Barmer, left side. Runs over a defender, but the defender able to make the tackle. Gain of a few, we'll call it 3rd down and 7 inside the red zone. Hunter Patterson back into the game. Got about 5 minutes left in this Belmont Savings Bank first quarter. Goulion surveys the defense, gets the snap. Looking right side, comes back middle. Pump fakes, he's going to run. It's 3rd down. Can he get to the sticks? No, he does not. a few yards short. That'll bring up 3rd down. Well, it looks like the offense is going to, 4th down. It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Fourth and 4. Goulion looking right side, back to the middle. Right side again, there's Patterson. Caught, touchdown, Toppers.
What an over-the-shoulder catch from Patterson there. Great adjustment. Normally, running backs, you don't see that sort of athletic ability as a receiver. But I guess Patterson has it on both ways, on the ground and receiving.
Fully laid out to get that one. And just a great read by Goulion as well. He had another receiver in the vicinity, but saw Patterson going behind him. He was going to be open. He had separation from the defender. Great placement. And the Topper sideline is jumping around, happy right now. They've got a 13-0 lead in the Belmont Savings Bank first quarter. Waddell. Good on the extra point. 14-0 is the score. About 4 minutes left to play in the opening frame. We will be right back for more on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
My name is Ron Sismondo. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon at WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. So my goal is to never try to take you out of whatever you want to do. I'm not there to pull them off the field. Like, I'm not there to tell you, like, you can't go golfing or you can't do what you love doing, what you enjoy doing. My goal is to make sure that you're able to continue to do it and do it as best as you possibly can. You want to be out there. That's something that's important to you. That's part of your life.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Roger Wiley. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers enjoying a 14-0 lead early in this ball game. 3:58 remains in the Belmont Savings Bank first quarter, and so far, Levi Goulion has been proven Coach Wiley correct in giving him the start this afternoon, his first of the season. He led the team in the opening drive of the ball game right down the field and ended up with a 2-yard rushing touchdown himself. Then, the second opportunity of the ball game, he ends up throwing a 13-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Patterson, and the Topper defense was able to get a turnover, a takeaway, in their first opportunity. So far, so good for West Liberty today. Caught at the 25. Good block. Brought down after about a gain of 9, and now a late flag.
I think it might be a taunting penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 42 is receiving D. 15-yard penalty. First down.
They call that on Bryce Ferguson, number 42, a tight end. So push it back 15 yards after a gain of about 9 after catching the kick at the 25.
Todd, I completely understand passion. I mean, he absolutely lit up one of the West Liberty players, but he just got right in his face and started screaming. That's just something you can't do, especially being down 14-0. And I mean, you want to have good field position. The pooch kick there put you in decent field position, and now you're back at your own 20.
And it was, like you said, kind of one of those textbook things. Don't stand over top of them. Don't start doing all that, and they're automatically going to call that every time. Ferguson, handoff to Finney, left side, finds some room. Finally brought down as he crosses the 35-yard line.
Finney kind of starting to prove that the game against Charleston was just kind of a fluke. I mean, he only had 26 yards against Charleston, but I think today is going to be a different story for him.
Finney on that one carry, almost able to get all of that penalty yardage back. Ferguson back in the shotgun, Finney to his right. Quickly throws this one up, pass is going to be caught at the 40. Going laterally, loses the football. Who's going to come up with it? It looks like the Mountain Lions have recovered, but scary play there for Concord. Zion Odoms, the redshirt freshman, by way of Marshall University, just kind of let that one get away from him. So 2nd down and 7. Ferguson with Finney to his left. Toppers bring the pressure. Ferguson feels it. Going to be chased down and brought down, but not after gaining a couple yards. Jordan Dickerson was the man that got hands on him first. So 3rd down and 5. Clock ticking down to 2:15 remaining in the Belmont Savings Bank first quarter. Concord goes with trips to the top of the screen, a lone receiver at the bottom. Finney still to the right of Ferguson in the backfield. Ferguson looking right side, gonna get hit and knocked down. Sacked for the Toppers. Grant Thompson, the freshman from Akron, Ohio.
Thompson on the right end just kind of gave a spin cycle move to Rashard Bell and was able to just blow up Ferguson.
So Concord will have to punt this ball away, down 14-0 early in the game. Soccer style punt. Get this one away, and Josh Vigney with the fair catch. Levi Goulian and the Topper offense set to go back out there and see if they can get another touchdown. Looked very good early on in this ball game. Now in the backfield for the Toppers, Tylen McGee, a freshman from Clearwater, Florida, is going to get an opportunity. Balgo goes in motion. Flags thrown. They call the foul on Marquez Hurst. The 6'5" junior wide receiver. Goulian going to hand this one off to McGee. Tries to find some room on the left side. Does to the 30. And going to be brought down barely. That was a very... If Riker Brown, number 15 of Concord, doesn't make that tackle, McGee might still be running.
Definitely would be. I mean, this offensive line, I've mentioned it previously, they're just pushing this Concord defensive line back. And, I mean, it seems as though no matter who you put back there for West Liberty, they're going to get a lot of yards.
Balgo goes in motion. Hand off to McGee again. Gets some good blocking. Finds some room. Cut back. Gets to the 46-yard line for a big gain and another first down for the Toppers. Hunter Patterson re-enters the ballgame. McGee should be proud of what he's done so far. Great job by the freshman tailback. 10 seconds remain in the Belmont Savings Bank first quarter. The Toppers will snap it. Patterson I'll fake a 10. Balgo takes it on the play action. Gets a gain of about 3. And it will be 2nd down and 7 coming up. That will be the end of the first quarter. We will take a break. The Toppers lead at 14-0. Looking for their first victory of the season. We will be right back for more on Topper Station in the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers just flip sides of the field, which is pretty easy when you're at the 49. You don't really have to travel too far. Willian out there with Patterson to his left, trips to his right. Patterson goes in motion. Looks for the seam pass. Oh, I'm sorry, goes to Balgo. Big gain. Will Balgo once again shown up big time for the Toppers from his tight end H-back position. And I don't have definitive confirmation on this. I know he's from St. Clairsville. I was calling the St. Clairsville game last night on the radio. Don't know if it's his brother, cousin. It's a Balgo. Don't know if they're related at all, but Mickey Balgo had a big game and won homecoming king for St. Clairsville. And I heard that Will had won it his senior year when he was at St. Clairsville. So if they are brothers, they've got that in common as well. Patterson, a good carry there on first down. It's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Barmer comes in to give Patterson a breather. We've seen all 3 tailbacks have great runs today, as well as good rushing attempts from Goulian himself, the quarterback. Play action. Goes to Balgo once again. Good pass. Runs over the defender for the first down. And West Liberty once again into the red zone.
And Sticks will move for another first down.
This WVU Medicine second quarter starting off well for the Toppers. They're going to try to end this drive with a touchdown. They go back to the 2-back set with Barmer and Patterson. And Balgo back on the line of scrimmage as a tight end. Barmer fights through an arm tackle. Gets a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up. The Toppers have done a great job on first down today. They've gained close to 4 or 5 yards every single time it's been a first down. Toppers switch the formation around but keep the same personnel. Low snap, but Goulian recovers. Going to keep this one himself. Takes a hard hit. Gets a gain of 1. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
If I'm Coach Wiley, I wouldn't be surprised to, I wouldn't hold back to run it. I mean, we've been moving the ball great on the ground. We only need 3 yards to get the first down. Go for it.
We'll see what the Toppers do. They come out and spread it out. 4 wide, twins to each side. Goulian's going to run it himself. Stiff arm. Tries to spin out of another tackle. Gain of 2. And it looks like he's going to be a yard shy of the first down. It'll bring up 4th and 1. At about the 13-yard line, Barmer back in. The Topper offense will stay on the field. Last time the Toppers were in a situation like this, he was able to find Hunter Patterson on the sideline for a touchdown pass. Goulion has 5 seconds to snap this football. Gets it off, looking right side, fires it. Ben Turner off the fingertips, just a little too high and incomplete. That will be a turnover on downs. And we have got a special sideline report from Caden Bednarik. And Caden is going to give us a little update. Go ahead and take it away, Caden.
Todd, this is a perfect day for football, with the temperatures being mostly sunny and the high of 75. Wave winds from the northeast at around 7 miles per hour. The 9% cloud coverage for this game will make for great conditions, keeping the sun out of everyone's eyes. Humidity is at a steady 56%, and we will see a low chance of rain. I'm Caden Bednarik.
Thank you for that update on the weather, Caden. It is beautiful here today. You see the flags blowing in the background. Concord's opportunity to run here going to get chopped down pretty quickly by the Topper defense. That was Elijah Morris Smith on a good tackle with the knees. It is Dion Parker listed as a receiver for Concord, but in the backfield today, giving Finney a breather. Ferguson has trips to his right. Drops back, fires this one. Pass is going to be caught. Did he stay in bound? They're going to say yes. A good reception. Give that one to Jeremiah Valdry. So 1st and 10 for Concord. This WVU Medicine second quarter continues to roll on. Ferguson hands this one off. Got hit in the backfield, able to make a couple men miss, but now there's a helmet on the field. It is that of Parker's. And I don't know if that was a piece of a towel that came off or if it was a... Man, Parker's going to have to go off the field for a minute as Finney returns for Concord. I thought it was a flag, but it might have been a towel from somebody for West Liberty.
I think it was either a towel or it was his skull cap, one or the other.
I'm sorry, it's Jamari Smith in the backfield for Concord. Smith takes the handoff, met immediately by a host of Topper tacklers. Once again, Grant Thompson, one of them.
It's 3rd down.
Parker back into the game in the backfield. So 3rd down and 9. The Topper defense looking to hold once again. 5 on the play clock for the Mountain Lions. Ferguson still directing traffic, gets the ball off. He's going to fire this one as far as he can. Pass is going to be intercepted for the Toppers. Andrew King, the freshman from Auburn, Alabama, makes a huge play.
And Morris Smith has done a great job all game of keeping his receivers close. Got kind of beat on that one, but a great job from the defense of West Liberty kind of back him up as well.
Ferguson having a rough showing as the quarterback for Concord, as the Topper offense comes back out onto the field and tries to get the outcome they were hoping for last possession, as it went just off the fingertips of Ben Turner, just a little too high. Topper offense has been buzzing like bees today. First and 10 from the 43, Goulion directing traffic. Looking right side, fires it. Ben Turner is open. This one is caught at the 30. He's to the 20. Can he outrace him to the end zone? Steps out of bounds, I believe. What are they going to say? They'll mark him at the 4-yard line, Ben Turner. So it doesn't take very long for West Liberty to get right back down near the goal line. One play.
And Turner took advantage of the miscommunication between Jamari Smith and Elijah Copes of Concord. He just kind of broke free on that little route.
Balgo, the man in motion. Handoff for Patterson right side. And a good job of making the tackle for Concord's Jamal Williams, a redshirt freshman from Alcoa, Tennessee, by way of Bethany. So he just came down the hill a little bit.
Second goal and 6.
I believe that was a loss of a couple of yards for Patterson. Goalie on play action to the corner. Flags are thrown. It's going to be pass interference on Concord's Cole McKinney. Was there another flag elsewhere? They're starting to talk to officials from the other side of the field. The Toppers looking to go up 3 scores early in this ball game. That one was an opportunity there. It was intended for Hurst.
Behind the zoom.
So Copes gets called for a penalty that they do not accept, but he has to leave the field because his helmet came off. Toppers will be back to a 1st and goal from the 2.
That's what I've been trying to mess with.
Todd, I always find it hilarious when the officials call a wrong number on a penalty. The penalty should have been called on number 24 for Concord, but it was called on number 1. Number 1 just kind of throws his hands up like, what? I wasn't even there.
Toppers under center, more traditional formation. Handoff to Patterson, gets the blocking into the end zone for another Hilltopper touchdown. Hunter Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game, his 1st rushing touchdown, had a receiving touchdown before this. So he's got a 13-yard receiving TD and a 2-yard rushing touchdown today. Turner on to hold for the kick. It'll be Waddell for the extra point. Low snap, the good hold, and the kick is good. 21-0. West Liberty leads, 7:50 remaining in the WVU Medicine 2nd quarter. We will take a break and be right back on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
My name is Mike Scheel, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon with WVU Medicine at Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So we have a unique opportunity here at Reynolds to work with the ROSA surgical robot. The results have been amazing. We can really predict what your alignment is going to be, what your tracking is going to be, what your range of motion is going to look like before we ever cut you. The results for patients have been outstanding.
Hey guys, my name's Todd Cover. I'm President and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time what makes Belmont Savings different. Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All the decisions are made here locally. and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
Welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers enjoying a 21-0 lead. 3 scores here in the first half. Offenses look tremendous. Defenses looked better than average. The special teams kicking along as they should. No issues there. And it looks like the Toppers came out ready to play this afternoon and are proving it time and time again.
They really are. Golian's doing a great job utilizing his legs and his arm. Patterson and the rest of the running backs doing a great job. The offensive line doing great for West Liberty. Defense as well as stepping up, something that, they've kind of struggled throughout this season on the defensive side, but now already has 2 turnovers. Looking good so far.
It will be Tyler Waddell on for the kickoff. He's done a couple pooch kicks. Both teams have done that so far in this ball game. Waddell kicks this one a little further, caught at the 15. Toppers trying to get their coverage there. Good return here. Makes a couple men miss, got blockers out in front. Finally pushed out of bounds, but not before crossing into West Liberty territory. The man on the return was Cortavian Valentine. Tremendous return there. The most positive play of the game for Concord. Spot this at the West Liberty 48-yard line. By far the best starting position for Concord. And it looks like there is a new quarterback into the ball game. It's going to be a play action. Throwing it. Pass is going to be caught for the first down at the 35. Ball's loose but out of bounds. That pass by, looks like Marcus Striggles, the man on the reception, but the pass by Tristan Gabriels, a freshman, 6'2", out of Buford, Georgia.
And Gabriel showing, the kind of an experienced freshman look. He stayed in the pocket there, delivered a rifle to the sideline, and now they're in good position to put some points on the board.
Gabriel's directing traffic. 7 minutes to play here in the WVU Medicine second quarter. Handoff to Finney. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about 5. I apologize. That's Jamari Smith on the carry. Gabriel's getting the call from the sideline. Low snap to hand this one off. Smith not going anywhere. And the Topper defense holds up on that play.
Frazier just fills up that hole quickly, uses his big frame that he has, and just drug him down to the ground.
Loss of some yardage there, so it'll make it 3rd down and 8. Topper defense looks to hold. Gabriels drops back. Looking in the middle of the field, rolls out to his left, feels the pressure, going to have to get rid of this, does, but he's hit. Ball goes out of bounds and incomplete. 4th down and 8 coming up.
Gabriel's tried to extend the play with his legs, tried to get open, rolled out of the pocket, and he was surveilling the field. And the defense from the Toppers, they've, like I've said recently, has done really well just stuffing these receivers, not allowing a whole lot of open opportunities.
Gabriel still in the backfield with Jamari Smith. We're going to see if the Toppers can get off, defense can get off the field here. Gabriel's looking left, feels the pressure, backing up, fires this one. It's going to be almost intercepted by DJ Johnson again, but a late flag is thrown in the backfield. It looks like it's going to go against West Liberty.
This could be the momentum that swings towards Concord's way, because that would have been West Liberty's ball.
They call the 15-yard personal foul on Chris Harm, half the distance to the goal, so it is an automatic first down. And the Toppers defense will have to stay on the field. Spot this at the 12-yard line. I'm sorry, the 13. Gabriel's low snap. Going to hand this one off to Smith. Gain of about 4. Bring up second down and 6. No changes to personnel for either side. So there's just under 5 minutes remaining in the WVU Medicine second quarter. Twin sidecars. Hand this one off to Smith. Met in the backfield by Shimp. A loss of yardage. 3rd and long coming up.
Shimp using his speed on that one to just get back in the backfield before anybody had a chance to even touch him.
Read that one immediately and got to the point of attack. So 3rd and 11. From the 14. Whistle. It looks like. And there you go. There's another one. Calls it on number 7, Blaine Ferguson, who's on the sideline, as Tristan Gabriels is in at quarterback. Gabriels will go under center, trips to his left. Now he drops back to shotgun. A false start. Jake Roberts, the receiver. So Concord, after getting some help with a 4th down roughing the passer call, is now giving that penalty yardage back along with the downs. 3rd and 21 as the clock in this WVU Medicine second quarter continues to roll. A little swing pass out for Smith. Jamari Smith gets to the 21 before he is brought down by Crawford, and it was number 3, Elijah Morris Smith once again. Now on for a field goal try. Will be Connor Mollahan as the holder. Josh Hutley, the graduate from Australia, to boot this one away from, this will be about a 38.5-yarder. The kick is good. Concord gets their first points of the game with the 38-yard field goal. Make it 21-3, 2:55 remaining in the WVU Medicine second quarter. We will be right back on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Roger Wiley. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays?
That's incredible.
And several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers gave up a field goal to Concord the last drive. Concord able to get down the field with their own doing. They got their freshman quarterback, Tristan Gabriel's in. But they had some help with a Topper personal foul and a roughing the passer call, and Concord gave those penalty yardage right back as they took 2 or 3 penalties in a row offensively and had to settle for a field goal. So it's 21-3, 2:55 left in the WVU Medicine second quarter. Hutley on for the kickoff, the man that just made the field goal. Line drive boots this, hits at the 28 and bounces all the way to the 7 before being picked up. Ratliff to the 35, pushed out of bounds. Flag is on the field.
Could be a potential holding there around the 30, 35-yard line.
Call the hold on Jamison Holiday, the freshman defensive back for the Toppers. Push them back to the 20-yard line. That's where West Liberty will start 1st and 10 with 2:49 left in the half. See if West Liberty can put some more points on the board. Goulion, nice counter action here. Barmer right up the middle. He's going to be very close to a first down. Less than a yard shy of picking up a first down. A good 9-yard run. Now there's an injury on the field for Concord. That is number 5, their strong safety, Kendall Bournes, a 6-foot sophomore from Union, New Jersey. Hopefully the young man is okay. And we passed a couple weeks, this past couple home games, we've seen Toppers getting injured at the real, maybe worst possible moments. We saw Hunter Patterson the last time here against Frostburg State. Huge first quarter, then he gets hurt. Doesn't play the rest of the game. Horsley, defensively, had a big hit on the Frostburg quarterback, caused a fumble. Quarterback lost his helmet as well. After that play, Horsley went down with an injury and was done for the day. So I'm not saying I want to see other teams' players get injured, but it's nice to see some of these guys staying healthy. And hopefully for Concord, that'll mean that Kendall Bournes can make it back in this ball game. Barmer trying to find some room up the middle, but he will get enough for the first down, so move the sticks. And again, good for Concord. Here comes Bournes back off the sideline. He looks healthy and ready to go. Toppers will let this go down to the 2-minute warning. The clock will stop. We will take a very quick break and come right back for more of the Toppers' possible final drive of the first half here on Topper Station.
Not allowed to say that.
Welcome back. 21-3 is the score. First half here at West Family Stadium. The Topper crowd here is very happy. Topper Nation seeing a big lead in the first half, and they hope it continues. I know the Topper offense and the coaching staff wants to put some more points on the board before the end of the half. This might be some of the best they've looked all season long.
It really has been. They're moving the ball well. They're doing the things they need to do on offense and on defense. Definitely a different Topper team than what we've seen.
Goulion back out there with Barmer in the backfield. Barmer getting some good blocking on the edge, finds some room, good blocking downfield by Hurst as well. First down to the 45, still pushing, and finally shoved out of bounds, refusing to go down is Barmer.
That's the thing I love about Barmer. His legs just keep churning and churning and churning. It's a real struggle for defenses in the Mountain East Conference to take him down.
Barmer also forcing the clock to stop as the Toppers try to march down the field, now at the 46. 54 yards away from the end zone. Balgo in motion. Rolling right for Goulion, looking downfield. Turner is going to be there, going to be over the head, just out of reach. That'll bring up second down and 10. Toppers bring some new personnel in. Number 88, Caleb Ratcliffe, 6'4" junior from Wheeling Central.
20-yard end zone, right? 20-yard end zone.
Goulion directing traffic. Barmer switches sides. They've got 3 to snap the ball. They do. Play action, quickly throws. Pass is going to be caught, hit right at the 49-yard line, and brought down. Keith Demery, senior from West Mifflin, PA. Third and 5. Goulion looking, quickly throws it out to Balgo, in and out of the hands, and incomplete. And the Toppers it's fourth down now. I think the defense, are they going to put the punt team out there? And they do. This, I believe, is the first punt of the game for either team?
It is the first punt for West Liberty.
Okay. DJ Johnson out to kick for the Toppers. Back deep to return for Concord will be number 4, Jake Roberts, a sophomore. Came to Concord by way of East Tennessee State. Johnson, a good end-over-end kick. Bouncing out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. Beautiful kick for DJ Johnson. Again, folks, please remember DJ is a defensive back, not necessarily a punter. The Toppers punter got hurt early in this season. Johnson took over since that moment, and there's a reason why they got him continuing to do that. He just got another great punt. So 72 seconds remain. WVU Medicine's second quarter. Concord is backed up into the literal shadows of their own goalposts. Gabriels with a little jet sweep pass that will count as a reception.
Jeremiah Baldry, shot made by Trent Crawford.
Valdry on the reception. Second down and 5 coming up.
Toronto High School, Ohio used to be like that before they got me first.
Handoff. Jamari Smith. He's going to be brought down after gaining about 6-7 yards, enough for the first down. Clock will stop as they get the chain set. Clock now continues to roll. 1 minute remaining in the half. Gabriel's under center. Now he backs up. Looking down the middle. He's going to have to run with this one. Marcellus almost gets him down, but cannot, and he has to slide to avoid really taking a shot, but he's going to be close to a first down.
Concord does have 3 timeouts, but I'm a little surprised they're not going in their 2-minute kind of hurry-up offense. I mean, being down at 21-3, kind of keeping a up-pace offense.
The only thing I could think of is maybe just because he's a freshman quarterback. Gabriels gets hit hard and sacked, brought down. Vasuamanu.
And I think after that hit, that just kind of killed the drive for Concord. So they'll probably go into the half now with what they've got.
And it will be a 21-3 score at the end of the first half. A great first half by the Toppers, and now a flag is thrown as both teams are heading to the locker rooms. We'll wait and see what the call is. I'm sure it'll be on the kickoff, as Concord will receive the second half kick.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 7, West Liberty. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the second half kickoff.
So they call this one against DJ Johnson, I believe, of West Liberty, or Tylen McGee, one of the two. There's 2 number 7s for the Toppers. It'll be a 15-yarder when the second half begins. And what a great job they did. 3 touchdowns in that first half, and hope to see more of that when we return in the second half. It is now time for the day and night halftime show. We'll see the West Liberty marching band. We'll be back with some stats for you as well as halftime continues. We'll be back on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
From the long-lasting and reliable heating and cooling systems we send out the door, to the friendly and knowledgeable dealers who go the extra mile. With a no-hassle replacement limited warranty, you can trust day and night to deliver outstanding service and performance, keeping you a step ahead with advanced technology and exceptional comfort. To find a day and night dealer, visit dayandnightcomfort.com.
Does Main Street Bank mean to you?
Well, Main Street has extended hours every business day. Their new checking and savings accounts are really good. The balance requirement is very low. And they have online bill pay and debit cards right away. Plus, they have great service, higher interest. That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
Led by drum major Marie Yates, the Marching Hilltoppers are excited to present their 2024 show, Shatter, performing their mashup of Last Resort by Papa Roach and Linkin Park's No. Here are your 2024 Marching Hilltoppers. Next, the Marching Hilltoppers will feature the Hilltoppers Auxiliary. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Innocence Bring Me a Light, a Green Day Boulevard of Bargain Dreams. announcers close out their performance and invite you to stay after the game for their fifth quarter performance in the stands. Featuring seniors Natalie Burke and Sarah Sullivan, the March Hilltoppers will close out today's show by performing Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. The March Hilltop is under the direction of the record band Dr. Alan Simpson, the official staff of the Concord Stephenson taking Harris.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
My name is Mike Scheel, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon with WVU Medicine at Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So we have a unique opportunity here at Reynolds to work with the ROSA surgical robot. The results have been amazing. We can really predict what your alignment is going to be, what your tracking is going to be, what your range of motion is going to look like before we ever cut you. The results for patients have been outstanding.
Does Main Street Bank mean to you?
Well, Main Street has extended hours every business day. Their new checking and savings accounts are really good. The balance requirement is very low. And they have online bill pay and debit cards right away. Plus, they have great service, higher interest. That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
From the long-lasting and reliable heating and cooling systems we send out the door, to the friendly and knowledgeable dealers who go the extra mile. With a no-hassle replacement limited warranty, you can trust day and night to deliver outstanding service and performance, keeping you a step ahead with advanced technology and exceptional comfort. To find a day and night dealer, visit dayandnightcomfort.com.
My name is Mike Scheel, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon with WVU Medicine at Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So we have a unique opportunity here at Reynolds to work with the ROSA surgical robot. The results have been amazing. We can really predict what your alignment is going to be, what your tracking is going to be, what your range of motion is going to look like before we ever cut you. The results for patients have been outstanding.
Hey guys, my name's Todd Cover. I'm President and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time what makes Belmont Savings different. Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All decisions are made here locally, and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training, or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
My name is Ron Sismondo. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon at WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. So my goal is to never try to take you out of whatever you want to do. I'm not there to pull them off the field. Like, I'm not there to tell you, like, you can't go golfing or you can't do what you love doing, what you enjoy doing. My goal is to make sure that you're able to continue to do it and do it as best as you possibly can. You want to be out there. That's something that's important to you. That's part of your life.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Roger Wiley. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
What if your bank offered new checking and savings accounts with a very low balance required, online bill pay, and debit cards issued right away?
I would like that.
What if that bank had extended hours every business day and were open on Saturdays?
That's incredible.
And several of their CD accounts have some of the best interest rates.
That's money in the bank, the right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
From the long-lasting and reliable heating and cooling systems we send out the door, to the friendly and knowledgeable dealers who go the extra mile. With a no-hassle replacement limited warranty, you can trust day and night to deliver outstanding service and performance, keeping you a step ahead with advanced technology and exceptional comfort. To find a day and night dealer, visit dayandnightcomfort.com.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. Still about 3 minutes before the second half is ready to go. We've got some halftime stats for you. And a tremendous game so far for the Toppers. 139 yards on the ground, 11 first downs in the first half, 93 through the air. You take a look for Concord. They had 2 turnovers, just 7 first downs, 22 rush yards, 43 through the air. and just a field goal that could have been a touchdown, but that yardage to get that close for the field goal was given to by the Toppers on a personal foul call of roughing the passer, and Concord did everything they could, 2 or 3 penalties in a row, to push it back to where they had to be forced to kick a field goal. They could have had a touchdown, and individually, so far in this game, Hunter Patterson is having himself a very good game, along with quite a few other Toppers on the ground.
Absolutely. Patterson right now has 63 yards out of the 6 attempts that he's had. Levi Goulian has also ran the ball, used his legs as well, not only his arm. He has 33 on the ground so far. Barmer as well, also running the ball basically down Concord's throat almost. I mean, not to be rude, but that's the way it is. And so the run game for West Liberty has really taken off this game from not even Patterson, but just also the rest of the depth chart as well. And then Goulian is also using his legs, showing how he's not only a pocket passer, but also a dual quarterback as well. He's also shown it in the passing game, too, has 98 passing yards, already has a passing touchdown to Patterson as well, who had that over-the-shoulder catch there in the corner of the end zone. But if you look at Concord in their passing game, they've kind of given up quite a bit of opportunities. They have 2 turnovers already in the passing game, 2 interceptions given to West Liberty. Ferguson was one of those, and then Gabriels came in, started taking things in the direction that Concord wants. I mean, yes, they only put 3 points on the board, but it's better than what they had in the first quarter. He's got 29 passing yards. It's been 3 for 4, only had 1 incomplete pass. So I think for Concord, things are kind of turning around. Defense needs to, come out this second half, come an improvement, allowing the defensive line to kind of do their thing, stop the run game for West Liberty. And I think Concord will have a chance to make this a closer ball game than it is.
And we get set for the second half kickoff. And determined by the McDonald's coin toss. McDonald's, remember folks, to download the McDonald's app for a free Big Mac offer the day after the Hilltoppers win. It'll be available to be redeemed at your local Wheeling McDonald's. So again, folks, download the McDonald's app. After a Toppers win, the day after a Toppers win, you have an offer for a free Big Mac. The Toppers up right now, 21-3 to start this second half. Waddell on to boot this one away. Back deep to return this one for Concord will be Cartavian Valentine and also Kendall Bournes. Toppers kicking from the 20 because of a personal foul penalty after the first half had ended as the teams were going to the locker rooms. So Waddell will have to kick this one from a little further back. Puts a full leg into this line drive, bounces at about the 45, ends up going out of bounds. A flag will be thrown because the kick went out of bounds, and Concord will get a few extra yards. Ball's placed at the 50 because of the kick being back at the 20. So the Main Street Bank third quarter set to begin. Back onto the field will be Tristan Gabriels, the freshman quarterback, and for all intents and purposes, from an outside eye looking in, he looks like he's going to be the future of the quarterback position at Concord. Gabriel's looking right side, fires it. Line drive pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That one was meant. It looked like it was number 9, Jeremiah Valdry, a 5'9" freshman receiver for the Mountain Lions. Second and 10 for Gabriels and company. Play action. Oh, just fires this one. Did it bounce off a player or the ground? Okay, it was the ground. Incomplete. After the play action, the tailback fell over, and at first it looked like that pass bounced off a body and not the ground. That's why I was thinking possibly an interception, but it was the ground. I was mistaken.
I thought it was a player as well. But it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it was a bunch of bodies around. Marcellus was back there quickly. So, I mean, I thought it hit off somebody as well.
So 3rd and 10, Gabriel's looking left side. Pump fakes, going to have to run with this one. Jumps and throws. And it looked like he was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw it, but his helmet came off as well. Now there's a flag in the backfield. It could be holding on Concord. They call the hold on Concord. They call it on, not certain. The number they gave is a defensive player, so not certain which guy it was. So Concord will have to punt. It looks like Josh Vigney back to return for the Toppers. Block! It's blocked! Marcellus will pick this one up, I believe. It really doesn't matter who falls on top of it. The Toppers block the punt on special teams and recover at the 25. Huge play for the Toppers special teams. It looked like possibly Jordan Dickerson came up with the football. But either way, it will be Topper possession. So Levi, Goulion, Hunter Patterson, Will Balgo and company, along with Ben Turner. And the stellar play of the offensive line today. I think that should be the biggest story for West Liberty, how well the offensive line has played. Balgo in motion. Play action, Goulion looking, hit, still has the ball, he's still upright as well. And finally Concord is just going to collectively take him down for a loss of just less than a yard. But for a second it looked like Goulion might escape and gain some positive yardage.
It did look like that. I was surprised that he was able to hold on to that football because his throwing arm was way out there with the football and he was just getting pounded left and right. And I don't know how he was able to hold on to that, just to be honest.
Patterson still in the backfield for the Toppers. Goulion going to hand it off to him. He'll counter action. Spins forward, a gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8. As the time continues to go in the Main Street Bank 3rd quarter. 13:35 left to play. Goulion with Patterson as a sidecar right. Low snap. Goulion picks it up off the ground. Fires right side. Pass is going to bounce. Balgo, but a flag will be thrown. Pass interference. Balgo having some words. Call that on Quan Mickens, a 6'1 junior from Miami, Florida.
There are 2 fouls, 1 on each team. Holding, offense number 78. Pass interference, defense number 3. The penalties offset, replay 3rd down.
They call the penalty on Curtis Hayes, offensive lineman from Parkersburg for the Toppers. So replay 3rd down, 3rd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Toppers go with a similar formation. Man goes in motion. Goulion looking left side. Fires this one across the middle. Pass is tipped and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Ben Turner, broken up by Nehemiah
So that'll bring up 4th down and 8. That pass was intended for Demery.
A good job by Scott there from Concord to keep up with his receiver that he was covering, and almost had an interception there, just went right through the hands.
So that'll bring on Waddell for the field goal. Looks like it'll be a 40-yard attempt. Turner will be holding directly at the 30-yard line. High snap. Turner gets it down. The kick is good. 24-3. The Toppers extend their lead to 21. 13:05 left in the Main Street Bank third quarter. We will take a break and be right back on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Does Main Street Bank mean to you?
Well, Main Street has extended hours every business day. Their new checking and savings accounts are really good. The balance requirement is very low. And they have online bill pay and debit cards right away. Plus, they have great service, higher interest. That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. Tyler Waddell, after his first field goal of the game, ready to boot this one away on the kickoff. 24-3 is the score. 13:05 left in the Main Street Bank third quarter. Waddell just squib kicks this one. It's going to be caught by an up player and tries to run over the coverage team. Concord, that was number 42 on the return. Tight end Bryce Ferguson, a 200-pound junior out of Jacksonville, Florida. So now the Topper off defense back out there looking to stop the Mountain Lions once again in this ball game. Gabriel's in the shotgun formation. He's going to hand this one off. Tries to get a little bit of room on the left side. Gain of a few, actually they'll just say 2. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8, and they throw a flag late in that play in the secondary. It looked like there was a little bit of a dust-up between Zion Odoms, number 16 of Concord, and Tyshawn Campbell in the secondary for the Toppers with the other man involved. And what I saw on that play with those two, it looked like that Odoms was going down and just grabbing the jersey and shoulder pads of the Topper defender and just taking him to the ground with him, trying to make it look like the Topper was the offender. Gabriels takes the snap, hands this one off. Topper defense is right there, but somehow the escape of the Concord running back, Dion Parker, somehow got away from 3 or 4 Toppers immediately in his face. And picks up some yardage there, but it'll still be 2nd down and 9 when it could have been much, much worse.
Parker kind of got hidden by all the tall guys on the offensive line, then just busted out of there like a gun, or I don't know what I was trying to say.
We have not seen Finney in quite some time in the backfield for Concord. Jamari Smith with the carry there. It'll be 3rd down and 8 after a gain of 1. And Finney has been their main tailback this season. You got to wonder if he's a little banged up, and if so, hopefully he can heal up pretty quickly.
Like a bullet out of a rifle is what I was trying to say.
Twins to each side for Gabriels. Feels the pressure, loses the football, but Concord falls on top of it. It was a fumble, the sack by Marcellus. And the punt team will come on for Concord.
Marcellus was the one that had the tackle, but Thompson was the one that disrupted the backfield. I mean, he was in there immediately causing just chaos.
It'll be Hutley on to punt. Hutley does the punting and kicking for this team, the graduate senior. Josh Vigney back to return for the Toppers. End over end punt. Lets it hit at about the 29, rolls sideways and goes a bit of a hilltopper roll. Doesn't really go further towards the end zone, so the Toppers will take over 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. It will be Barmer in the backfield with Levi Goulion. And we take a look around the Mountain East Conference with some scores.
Well, the University of Charleston right now is towards the end of the 4th quarter, leading 29-17 against Glenville State. If you look over to Wheeling's game, they lost to UMTC Pembroke 28-21. And Frostburg State and West Virginia Wesleyan, it scores 28-6 at half, Bobcats.
Little option play here. Goulion going to pitch it over to Patterson, and now there's a late flag. We'll see what the call is. It looks like it could be on the Toppers. They call that on the left guard, Harper, the 6'2", 305-pound freshman from Steubenville. So it'll remain 1st down after the gain, but it'll be 1st and about 15. So Patterson and Barmer both in the backfield. Twin sidecars. Patterson in motion. Goulion quickly gets this way to Barmer, tipped around. That was a forward pass. They're going to say incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 15. And for a second, I thought it was a decal coming off the helmet of one of the Concord players. No, it's just his mouthpiece stuck in the back of his helmet. Toppers stick with the same formation. Concord showing blitz, they bring it. Goulion rolling to his right, runs away from the pressure. Flag is thrown. Gain of a yard, but let's see what the flag is. And it looked like Patterson was trying to get open, and even though he was at the line of scrimmage and it looked like Goulion may be running the football, he was still trying to get away from the defender. They call that on Delando Morris, the 5'10 junior from Martinsville, Virginia. So 1st and 10 from the 35, 10 minutes left to play in the Main Street Bank's 3rd quarter. And they stick with the 2 tailback set. Goulion keeps it himself. And a nice little option play. The read option works for a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 near midfield for the Toppers.
Great read by Goulian there to pull that one out of the pocket of Patterson, taking himself as that end was crashing towards the left side.
Barmer comes back onto the field for West Liberty as they stick with the 2 tailback set. Goulian hands this one off to Barmer. Up the middle, finds some space, crossing into Concord territory, but a flag thrown from deep in the secondary.
Was that official on the 25?
Looked about it, about the third 25 or 30.
That penalty flag landed almost at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was the opposite 45 too. Nice arm. You got the correct technique for that flag. I wonder what he's got in there. Is it sand? Is it quarters? What's he got in there?
I hope it's not quarters.
They throw that flag. It's the second penalty of the drive on Javin Harper, the freshman from Steubenville, a youngster. We heard that early in the year in the coaches' shows with Coach Wiley, talking about how the left side of the offensive line are both freshmen, very young, and they're just starting their college football experience right now. Goulian steps up in the pocket, fires this one, it's tipped, and Harper looked like he was an intended receiver. Now another flag is thrown after the play, and I'm not really certain what's going on out there.
But the big fellow was so excited that the ball was coming towards him too. He thought he had his first receiving opportunity.
So it goes to third down on a 5-yard loss, illegal touching on Harper, and I know they would, in the stat sheet, it's going to be the third penalty on him in this drive, but that one, I mean, he's trying to make a block, turns around, the football is right in his face. I wouldn't necessarily call that one on him. So 3rd and 15 from the 30. Goulian looking left side, fires this ball. Turner was there, but a little bit out of reach. And it's going to go incomplete. The Toppers will have to punt for the second time in this ball game.
And Todd, like I mentioned in the halftime show, Concord's defensive line is starting to show up. They're causing disruption in the backfield for West Liberty. The offensive line no longer having that push that they had in the first half. So it's causing some disruption for them. Definitely something for adjustments for us to take care of and move on from here on out.
Johnson felt the pressure on that punt, but gets it away. Fair caught by Jake Roberts. I wonder if he's got a nickname on the team. Maybe you're too young for that. Maybe you're just not a pro wrestling fan.
I'm not a pro wrestling fan.
Okay, your dad might know. Ask him about Jake the Snake Roberts. I don't know. Everybody knows
Actually,
that name. There
you know
go.
what? Shout out my friend John George, okay? Because in the Avid Lab, in the Fine Arts building, we go through and we add backgrounds on every computer screen. And there is, lo and behold, Jake the Snake on that. And I said, who in the world is that holding some boa constrictor? He said, oh, that's Jake the Snake. Gave this big spiel about it. Big WWE fan.
Listen, your friend sounds like a cool guy. Give him a chance when he's talking about this stuff. On the run there, has to slide. Gabriel's, it's a decent gain of about, we'll call it 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Second 2 from the 45.
Gabriel's once again dropping back. Here comes Crawford. Fumble. Harm picks it up for the Toppers. And they're going to say he was down. Harm was on his way. Nobody there to stop him for the touchdown. And somehow, I believe they're just going to call this incomplete pass.
Rolling on the field is a fumble recovered
So give Trent Crawford the sack. It is a fumble, inadvertent whistle by the official. And the Toppers could have had a touchdown. Now we'll have to wait. Hopefully they get one because Chris Harm, that was a guaranteed 6.
It was, and I feel bad for Harm because he had nothing but green turf in front of him.
And blockers, and teammates.
Yeah, and it just happened to, the official just happened, I guess, breathe wrong, blowing to the whistle.
Yeah, the Topper defense really desperately wanted that touchdown. But they'll take it. A stop, forced a turnover, a takeaway. It was Trent Crawford on a big sack. Just under 8 minutes remain in the Main Street Bank third quarter. Patterson this time. Nice little jump cut, but another flag in the backfield. The second half has turned into laundry day.
Yeah.
It was Harper once again. And it's going to end up being first down and 20. Toppers line up in the pistol formation. Patterson, the lone tailback. They've got Demery and Turner to the right side. Hurst up top all alone. Balgo in motion. Patterson left side finds a hole. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and more. Gain of about 14. We'll call it second down and 6 as Patterson pretty much picks up all of that penalty yardage and more.
What do you see, like the piece of like screen or something? It's like at the 38. Yeah.
Toppers quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Patterson right side this time. Couple good seal blocks for the Toppers. Patterson keeping his legs churning. And he is just beyond the first down marker. Moved the chains in what looked like could be a rough 1st and 20 for West Liberty. In 2 plays back to a first down. Some substitutions for both teams. Barmer in for Patterson. Give him a breather. Trips to the left side, all bunched up. Goulion looking left side, fires it to Balgo, tipped, it's going to be intercepted. Still on the move, and Concord gets a takeaway inside the 20-yard line. And the Topper defense will have to come back out on the field.
Just like what happened with Morris Smith back in the first quarter. It was just the right place at the right time. Balgo threw his hand up. It looked like the pass from Goulion was just behind Balgo slightly, and he threw up his right hand, came off the fingers. And the tip drill practiced quite well at Concord, apparently.
The Toppers have a turnover, and we will take a quick commercial break and be right back for more on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Hey guys, my name's Todd Cover. I'm president and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time what makes Belmont Savings different. Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All the decisions are made here locally, and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because of the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. 24-3. The Toppers have a 21-point lead. 6:25 left in the Main Street Bank third quarter. Gabriel's looking right side, fires this one. That was very, very close. Good defensive play to make sure no more yards after the catch by Morris Smith on the left side of that defense.
Morris Smith has been hip to hip with his receivers, so a good job by Valdry to hold on to that one.
So 2nd down and 6, going to hand this one off. A good run by the speedster, very shifty. Deion Parker. Parker listed as a receiver, but he's played primarily tailback today, and it's got to be because TJ Finney, we have not seen him since early in this ball game. He has to be banged up and unable to play. Finney was one of those players to watch for Concord, one of their top rushers this season. Gabriels fires it left side again. Pass is going to be bobbled but caught somehow and then brought down by Morris Smith. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 5.
Pass complete to number 5, Julian Pittman. Going shoot number 38 will start for West Liberty. 2nd down.
Gabe rolls once again with Parker in the backfield. Parker gets the ball up the middle, makes a couple people miss, still on his feet, finally brought down at the 40-yard line. They'll spot him at the 41. But a 1st down and into Topper territory.
You know, Todd, from the shiftiness of Parker, he kind of reminds me from his 5'7" frame, kind of like Noel Devine.
Very similar. The folks back in the day, I don't know if we want to go as far as Tavon Austin type, maybe the Division II style of Tavon. Play action. Oh, Morris Smith. I'm not sure if he could have quite gotten to that football. I think it was too far away, but
I think it was too.
The angle up here looked like if he had turned his head, maybe, but I think he was too far away. The intended receiver for Concord in that one was Jeremiah Valdry.
Just looked like the turf monster. Got Valdry on that one.
2nd down and 10. Gabriels has trips to the left side. Going to hand this one off. Jamari Smith stuffed into the backfield. Vicente on the tackle for the Toppers. So 3rd down and 11 after a loss of 1. Just under 4 minutes remain in this Main Street Bank 3rd quarter. Concord's offense has struggled all season long, but especially in this game as well. Jamari Smith stays in the game. Gabriels quickly throws this one out. Bobbled it around. Somehow he still catches that football and gets a 1st down. How did that happen?
I don't know how he caught that. I don't think he was even looking at the ball when it was thrown to him. I think it just happened to hit him in the hands right in the right way, bounce off of a defender from West Liberty and just landed back into his lap.
That was an incredible looking play, folks. I feel like my eyes are lying to me. And now there's an injury on the field for West Liberty. We will take a commercial break. Hopefully have some information for you when we return on Topper Station.
Hey guys, my name's Todd Cover. I'm President and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time what makes Belmont Savings different. Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All the decisions are made here locally, and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The Health Plan. Here for you.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The injured Hilltopper was number 5, Zach Vincenti. But we were able to see him get up on his own power and run off the field, not just walk. So hopefully he'll be ready and raring to go to come back into this game. Gabriels hands this one off. Morris Smith with Trent Crawford. Immediately a loss of yardage, loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 coming up. Down to 2.5 minutes remaining in the Main Street Bank third quarter. Concord sticks with the same formation, trips to the left side of Gabriels. Looking left, fires this one across the middle. Flag is thrown. Harm and Crawford there for the tackle for the Toppers. They're going to call offensive pass interference on Concord. I believe they call that on 16, Zion Odoms.
It's going to stay second down.
So pushing back a good ways.
It's going to be a bunch.
That'll be 2nd down from the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 27.
Yeah, because it was a couch, right? So it would be a line, right?
Now we're set to go again. Man goes in motion. Blitz coming. Harm is trying to chase down Gabriels. Cannot do it. Fires this one across the field. Flag is thrown late. We'll see it's in the backfield. And it looks like it's going to be coming back.
It looks like a holding penalty there on number 69.
This one will be on Jabari Edwards, a 6'2", 300-pound sophomore from Decatur, Georgia. So it went from 2nd and 27 to now 2nd and I can't do math that well. That's how it feels. So it'll be 2nd down from the opposite 47, 2nd and 37. Gabriel's looking right side, fires this. Again, the turf monster getting some of these Concord receivers coming out of their breaks. Fell before he could really see that ball coming. Was intended for Jamal Williams. And that will bring up 3rd down and 37.
I happened to glance over the scoreboard. They were having some issues in there trying to get a sense of all the penalties, and instead of putting it at 37, they put it at 3rd down before the play right there. So maybe someone in there is ahead of this game than what we are right now.
They flip the formation, trips to the top of the screen now for Gabriels. Toppers bring 4. Pass across the middle, incomplete. Harms was right there for the Toppers. It was intended for Jake Roberts. So Concord will have to punt on 4th and 37. Back to return for the Toppers will be number 80, Josh Vigney, the freshman from Noonan, Georgia. Decent kick. And we'll take a West Liberty bounce back towards Concord, and the Toppers We'll start 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. 1:12 remaining in the Main Street Bank third quarter. Toppers enjoying a 21-point lead. That first half, the Topper offense showed up immediately with Levi Goulian. McGee back into the backfield, number 7 for the Toppers. Seen him have 2 or 3, maybe 4 carries in that first half. They'll get another one here, up the middle. It's a little bit of a lane, gets 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 coming up.
That is McGee's 3rd carry of the day. He's already over, on those 3 carries, over 20-some yards.
Yeah, there was a point early on in this game where it seemed like whoever was running the football for the Toppers, they were going to gain at least 4 or 5 yards. It felt like that. Goulian pulls that back in on the RPO, fires the pass, and completed for the first down. Keith Demery, the senior receiver. And it looks like the Toppers might let this clock roll out on the 3rd. There's 18 seconds left, and it looks like they will. We will take the end of the third quarter break, and we will be right back for more on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
Disasters happen. Pick the team that takes care of them all. Powered by offices in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. We have the right people, knowledge, and equipment to respond 24 hours a day.
I'm Roger Wiley. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Hilltoppers call, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Hey guys, my name's Todd Cover. I'm President and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time what makes Belmont Savings different. Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All decisions are made here locally, and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
They'll probably never know about his thousands of hours of on-the-job training, or that he spent as much time in the classroom as someone with a master's degree. You and I know he's one of the experts when it comes to electricity, part of a team committed to doing the job right. They call him Dad. You call him the electrician right down the street. IBEW, the power professionals in your neighborhood.
Welcome back to West Family Stadium, the Toppers. It's Ben Turner on the reverse. Looked like he might try to throw this one, but he's going to have to run. Left 2 defenders of Concord in the dust in the backfield. But I'm not certain. I think it was a loss of a couple of yards. The final result of that play. So it looks like it'll be 2nd down and about 11. And we're going to see how things go here. The start of this health plan 4th quarter. Toppers a 3-touchdown lead. Balgo in motion. McGee takes a handoff right side, finds some room, gets the first down and pushed out of bounds. As the Toppers look for their first victory of the year. We also think about some of the sports coming up. It'll be the winter sports preview show for the Inside Hilltoppers Athletics Sports Show. We'll have men's basketball, women's basketball, men's and women's wrestling, and acro and tumbling November 5th at 6 p.m. at the Dirty Dog Bar and Restaurant here in West Liberty, West Virginia. So if you want to be there live to watch us film the show, you can do that coming up to Dirty Dog and watch the broadcast take place. If you'd rather stay home, you can watch on YouTube and Channel 14 and some other topperstation.com, other places to check out the broadcast. It'll be actually spoke to them before the game started today. Coach Cooper of the women's basketball team and Coach Howlett of the men's basketball team, and they're excited for these coaches' shows to start up. They're excited for their season to begin. And I think everybody here on the campus and all West Liberty, all of Topper Nation's excited for basketball season. It usually is. Balgo goes in motion. Goulion going to take this himself on a designed run for the quarterback. Gain of about 3. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Washington.
And don't forget, folks at home, we didn't get to do it at halftime today. The Kickin' for Chicken halftime, Chick-fil-A. Usually bring a student on, give them a chance at a 5, 10, 15-yard field goal. And if they make all 3, they get some free chicken. Be sure to visit your Highlands Chick-fil-A as this pass across the middle, a little too high for the intended receiver. And it goes incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and 3, and the Toppers look like they might be bringing on the punt team, and they will. But again, folks, visit the Highlands Chick-fil-A. Get some good chicken. I remember how excited I was when we started getting those types of restaurants around here. It was a great day in my life, Davey. DJ Johnson on for the punt. He'll kick this from about his 40-yard line. Good high hanging kick. Gets the West Liberty roll inside the 10. Great job, DJ Johnson. It's his 2nd inside the 10 punt of this afternoon. And again, folks, he's a defensive back that had to punt because of injury. And he has done a tremendous job taking over those duties this year. So it'll be 1st and 10 Concord from the 7-yard line. 12:07 remains in the health plan 4th quarter. Gabriels will hand this. Oh, no, he's going to keep it himself. Tries to throw this one. It's going to be incomplete. It was intended for Bryce Ferguson. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Thompson doing an excellent job there on the left side. Just took a hard step to his left, broke right past the in there, and was able to give Gabriel's pressure to force that incomplete pass.
Gabriels with Parker to his right. Topper crowd getting loud. Gabriels looking down the middle of the field, steps up in the pocket, fires this one across his body, connects with Jake Roberts. He crosses the field with some blockers and gets to about the 19-yard line before running out of bounds. It will be a 1st down for the Mountain Lions. Talk about vision of the field for Roberts.
First down. First and 10 from the 18.
Gabriels with the dual back set. And, yep, that sure looked like a face mask to me, and they'll call it. Parker grabbed by the face mask so hard his shoes fell off. Has to put the cleat back on, and that one was a well-earned 15 yards. Marcellus, the one given the flag. That one was pretty obvious. So they'll spot it at the 33. 1st and 10 for Gabriels and company. Looks like Jamari Smith back into the backfield. Smith takes the handoff up the middle, met immediately by Thompson and shut down. Grant Thompson, the freshman, not allowing him to do anything on that play.
And we mentioned before the game started about how Fosu-Manu kind of stepped up at West Virginia State. It seems as though there's been a lot more defensive players for West Liberty. Thompson, Morris Smith, Fosu-Manu, Harm, lots of guys on this defense that are stepping up in today's game.
We saw Crawford with a big sack fumble. Gabriel's feeling the pressure again. Crawford a little over his head. Had that been a little lower, Crawford be going for 6. But an incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 10. Gabriel's took a little bit of punishment on that incomplete pass. Gabriel's in shotgun again. It'll be Jamari Smith to his right. He's got trips to the top of the screen. Gabriel's looking right side. Flag is thrown early at the line of scrimmage. Launching this ball, almost intercepted. Originally tipped by Nolan Shimp and then almost picked off. We'll see what the flag was at the line. So they declined both penalties. 4th down and 10, and the punt team will come on for Concord. Josh Vigney back to return for the Toppers. Andrew King was the man that almost intercepted the ball after Shimp got his hands on it. Good snap. Very close to getting another hand on that kick. Vigney catches at about the 24, returns it. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 32. Where will they spot this one? That's where it'll be. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Toppers take over. And we will take a quick commercial break. Toppers lead at 24-3. 10:08 remain in the Health Plan 4th quarter. We'll be right back on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
From humble beginnings in 1837, West Liberty University has been home to thousands of students. Whether you're a recent high school graduate or looking to complete a college degree later in life, starting your educational career at West Liberty University will be the catalyst for your future. This is a place where you will discover who you are and where you belong, surrounded by lifelong friends and a supportive faculty and staff. Start your journey home at westliberty.edu.
Welcome back. We have a sideline hit with Caden Bednarik that'll give us a little information about the next home game for West Liberty. Caden, take it away.
The Toppers hit the road next week when they travel to Pembroke, North Carolina, and we'll see them back home again on October 19th when they host Wesleyan for homecoming. We're excited to welcome back all of our alumni and fans for this special event. It's a perfect opportunity to reconnect with old friends, share memories, and show your support for the Hilltoppers. Don't miss out on this chance to celebrate and cheer together. For Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network, I'm Caden Bednarik.
Thank you for that information, Caden. And be sure everyone in Topper Nation to come up next home game will be October 19th. And enjoy homecoming festivities with all of us. And it looks like just a short gain. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Toppers. Levi Goulian, play action, rolls to his left, feels the pressure, going to have to get rid of this football, does to Balgo, and incomplete it goes. And just the effort by both of those players, Balgo and Goulian, to make sure that doesn't end up in a intentional grounding.
Vontae Pinnell really put on the afterburners to head towards Goulian for that one. Came across the field from the left side all the way over and just added that extra pressure for him just to pitch it in enough time. Smart play by Levi to get that out of there in enough time to not be sacked.
A 3rd and 7, Goulian directing traffic before the snap. Looking left side, feels the pressure. Somehow Hunter Patterson catches this one hand, shows off his speed, and a shoestring tackle at the 50, and Hunter Patterson, it looks like he's got a cramp. He is down. Hopefully that's all it is just a cramp. It sure looks like that with the way that his teammates are there to help him stretch. Looks like A.J. Barmer will take his place at the tailback spot. We will take another media timeout. We will come back for more on Topper Station in the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
My name is Mike Scheel, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon with WVU Medicine at Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So we have a unique opportunity here at Reynolds to work with the ROSA surgical robot. The results have been amazing. We can really predict what your alignment is going to be, what your tracking is going to be, what your range of motion is going to look like before we ever cut you. The results for patients have been outstanding.
Does Main Street Bank mean to you?
Well, Main Street has extended hours every business day. Their new checking and savings accounts are really good. The balance requirement is very low. And they have online bill pay and debit cards right away. Plus, they have great service, higher interest. That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. Good to see Hunter Patterson able to get up on his own power and gingerly run off the field. I can understand after a cramp not giving it full force and running as fast as you can to the sideline. But he looks to be okay and doesn't look to be anything too awfully serious. So it'll be Tylen McGee, number 7 in the backfield for the Toppers. As the freshman has had a good game running the football as well. Goulian sets up in the pistol. Concord shows blitz. Hand off to McGee left side. Got the speed, finds the edge, cuts it back, gets a good block. And he's going to be just beyond the first down marker. 1st and 10 for the Toppers. So Tylen McGee showing off his skills as a youngster. He went right behind the left side of that offensive line that is pretty young themselves. McGee again left side, going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage, loses the football, but luckily for the Toppers, the left tackle Isaac Tavo is able to jump on top of it. So it'll be 2nd down and 13 after the mishap. Barmer is now in the backfield. Option play, Barmer makes a man miss and jumps forward. Gains enough yardage to make this 3rd down and 9.
And the option play right there is something that I witnessed that a lot of the quarterbacks stayed after practice, worked on just to get that relationship and coordination between the running back down pat. And it proved right there that practice pays off.
Willian looking downfield, fires this one down the seam. Flag is going to be thrown. It's going to be pass interference on Concord. Give that to Elijah Copes, and he's not happy with the call, but I don't know if you saw it. He grabbed the receiver's arm, Hurst, pretty blatantly.
It's kind of been something that Copes has struggled with this game. That's either a 2nd or 3rd penalty called on him for pass interference. Something that he needs to, will watch. Well, not needs to, but will watch film later on and have a discussion with the DB coach, and that's something that's an easy fix for him. So if I was him, I wouldn't stress it too much.
6.5 minutes remaining here in the Health Plan 4th quarter. Tylen McGee and A.J. Barmer both in the backfield. Twin sidecars for Goulian. Goulian's going to keep this himself, get some blocking from his running backs, and pushing his way up the field, a gain of 5. That'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Toppers. Leon in the pistol. Now back in the shotgun. Looking right side, fires it to the back corner. Turner unable to get this one. Tremendous defensive play for Concord. Cole McKinney, the 6'2 junior defensive back.
And it looked as though Turner was trying to kind of position himself in a way that he could make that catch. It looked like he jumped just a little bit too soon. But McKinney locked him up on that one. Great job keeping his receiver from being able to grab that for another 6 points.
So it's 3rd down and 5. Goulian looking left side this time. Fires it. Hurst is caught. And the 1st down inside the 10. So it looks like the Toppers are going to go with a bit of a heavy package. As into the game is Austin Durr, a sophomore tight end. Gets a block for Barmer. Finding some room, getting inside the 5. They're going to spot him at the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Now under 5 minutes left to play in this ball game. Toppers, we're looking to tack on some more points. Goulian sends Hurst in motion. Play action. Rolling right side, fires it. Flag is going to be thrown, intended for Balgo. Another flag comes in. And it looks like it will be pass interference on Concord. Balgo looked frustrated after that play.
Well, Balgo was open for a little bit, had some space. but he had some space, but Scott kind of saw that the distance between him and Balgo was a little bit too much. Kind of had to grab onto his jersey just to keep him close.
Call a penalty on number 1, Scott of Concord. Goulion directing traffic before the snap. Hands it off to Barmer. Pushing lineman over. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers. A.J. Barmer makes this 30-3 with 4:15 remaining to play, and the Topper Nation crowd is happy.
Barmer doing what he does best, keeping those legs churning. And that puts 6 up there on the board.
And in a game where both of these teams were looking for their first victory of the season, the Toppers left no doubt who was going to get it. As Waddell makes theirs 31-3. We will take a quick break and be right back for more on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
From the long-lasting and reliable heating and cooling systems we send out the door, to the friendly and knowledgeable dealers who go the extra mile. With a no-hassle replacement limited warranty, you can trust day and night to deliver outstanding service and performance, keeping you a step ahead with advanced technology and exceptional comfort. To find a day and night dealer, visit dayandnightcomfort.com.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers with a big lead here, 31-3, 4:15 left to play in this ball game. And again, don't forget, folks, download the McDonald's app for free, and then get a free Big Mac offer of the day after a Hilltoppers win, available to be redeemed at your local Wheeling McDonald's. Little pooch kick here. Flag is thrown. Another flag is thrown. And a third and 4th and 5th. Good Lord. I think everybody threw a flag that was wearing the stripes today.
Take cover.
And they just kept coming, too. It's like boom, boom, boom.
God, I think if I had a flag, I'd throw it as well, just to join them.
Wow, that must have been extremely obvious if every single official on the field threw their flag for that one. I thought it might have been a personal foul call or something with as many flags and the veracity with which they were thrown. And also, folks, don't forget the Chick-fil-A. Download the Chick-fil-A app as well. And usually we have a kick and chicken thing here at halftime where they pick a student out of the crowd and they have to make consecutive field goals of 5, 10, and 15 yards. And if they do, the student will receive a free month worth of chicken. Have you thought about going down and trying to do that at one of these home games, Davey?
I've wanted to, yes. But I'm afraid, because I tried out for the kicking position for the first high school I was at, and at Polka High School, and I couldn't get past 15 yards, and I just feel like I'd get discouraged and probably miss quite a few. And so,
just be the extra point guru. That's all you got to do. A new quarterback in for Concord. As he drops back, ball's going to be tipped and incomplete. Cameron Howard, a 6', 180-pound sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland. He previously played at Livingston and Frostburg State, now at Concord.
A tremendous job there by Zach Vincenti to just get his hands up in enough time to deflect that pass.
4 minutes left to play, a 28-point lead for the Toppers. The Topper defense not letting up one bit, as Howard finding some room to run as he steps out of bounds. And they're going to give him the first down. He's right at the 35-yard line. That's where the chain stopped, so he picks up a first down. He's out there with Parker in the backfield to his right. Howard's going to step up, loses the football. Is this incomplete? They're going to call that a fumble, but the Concord offensive lineman recovers. We talked about the Topper D-line. They don't care what the score is, how much time's left in the game. They are not stopping.
It seems as though that the defensive line for West Liberty, especially Zach Vincenti, has been giving this Concord offense some troubles.
Some fits all day long from the interior defensive line. You got to love it when the big men start making themselves known early and often. Howard again dropping back, feels the pressure, fires this one across to Jake Roberts to the 40, 45, and pushed out of bounds right at the first down marker. Where will they spot him? They're going to say he's just a yard shy, maybe less than a yard shy. I don't know if this is fitting or not. We've got about 3 Hawks circling the football field right now, and they're kind of directly over the football. On a 3rd and 1, Howard going to keep this himself, tosses it over, a first down crossing midfield, and a good pickup for Bryce Ferguson. And it looks like the Toppers are getting some of the second, third string players in on defense, and it's the 2-minute warning. We will take a very quick break and be right back for more on Topper Station and the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
My name is Ron Sismondo. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon at WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. So my goal is to never try to take you out of whatever you want to do. I'm not there to pull them off the field. Like, I'm not there to tell you, like, you can't go golfing or you can't do what you love doing, what you enjoy doing. My goal is to make sure that you're able to continue to do it and do it as best as you possibly can. You want to be out there. That's something that's important to you. That's part of your life.
And welcome back to West Family Stadium. The Toppers 31-3 lead as we head into the final 2 minutes of this ball game. And as we take a look ahead a little bit, next week the Toppers will be back on the road as they go to UNC Pembroke. The next time Davey and I will have the call will be October 19th here at West Family Stadium at 1 p.m. It is homecoming that day, so be sure to get up here early, folks. There's going to be a lot of people on campus. Lobs this one up. A flag thrown. And maybe I missed it earlier on in the route, but when the ball got there, that was pretty obvious. Hand on ball, and the body never touched. Oh, they call that one. On the Toppers, Tyshawn Campbell.
And I have to agree with you on that one. I didn't see any contact throughout the route, and then when the ball was thrown, it looked like Campbell just was able to get his hand in there in enough time. So I'm not 100% sure if there was contact or not to have those flags thrown.
Howard quickly out to the right side. Pass is going to be caught. Shimp trying to get there. The man falls over at the 20-yard line, but enough for the first down. For Concord, still winless on the season, they go to West Virginia State next week, October 12th. So both of these teams will be on the road next week. And West Virginia State is a team that has not messed around this year. They were 3-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference before today's games. And timeout called by Concord with 90 seconds left. A 31-3 ball game with 89 seconds remain, and I know they're on the 21-yard line trying to get a score here, and they've got a young quarterback in with Howard trying to get him some experience, so I'm sure Concord would love nothing more to get this ball into the end zone just for some kind of positive in this ball game.
We've got a minute, basically a minute 30. You got your own, or you're at your opponent's 20-yard line. You have a good opportunity. You have the ball moving. Things are going well. I think there's an opportunity that this could end in the yellow part for sure, Todd.
So we'll see as both teams, at least the defense, head back out onto the field. Again, the rest of this season for the Toppers after today. Next week at UNC Pembroke, then homecoming October 19th here at West Family Stadium, then October 26th at Glenville. And they come home again for November 2nd. It will be Senior Day versus Charleston at 1 p.m. Again, November 2nd, Charleston comes to town. It will be Senior Day here at West Liberty University. It will be the final home game of the year. Harm comes in on the blitz, but the pass, and now they're going to throw 2 late flags. That's a bit of a joke to me. I'm sorry. If they call that roughing the passer, that's kind of ridiculous. Well, the quarterback was still finishing his follow-through from the pass, so I don't really understand, but whatever. So it goes to 1st and goal from the 8. Handoff. No, he's going to just toss this over. It was there for Ferguson, but Chris Harm, now another flag. I believe this is going against Concord. They call that on Jeremiah Valdry.
Todd, I know you mentioned that Concord's traveling to West Virginia State next week. Right now, they're down 7 against Fairmont State at 17-10. So, I mean, it's a good ball game there.
Howard looking left side into the end zone. Pass is going to be caught for the touchdown. And Concord finally gets into the end zone with 67 seconds left.
A beautiful ball from Howard, who just stayed up there in the air perfectly in enough time to be able to meet his receiver. Striggles there in the back part of the end zone. Morris Smith just kind of seemed like he forgot about him, but at this point in the ball game, it's something that you just kind of brush off if you're Morris Smith.
And Concord missing some guys on the extra point team. It's not many opportunities this year for them to get the extra point team out on the field. I believe this is maybe just their 6th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good, 31-10. And we will keep it here. 21-point lead still for the Toppers. 67 seconds remain. You got to assume Coach Wildeye will just kneel on this ball a few times. We'll see if Concord tries to call timeouts or not. But a good overall showing for the Toppers today. Coach Wiley has to be happy getting the first victory of the season. And against a team, well, I'm sure they were thinking they had an opportunity to get their first win of the season today too. But as we said, the Toppers came out fast and furious. Levi Goulion starting and completing this game. We've seen the Toppers use 3 quarterbacks the past couple games. But today it was all Levi's job, and he got it done. So now on for the kickoff. It will be Hutley. And a timeout called by the Toppers. And I'm wondering if Coach Wiley saw something in film with a possible surprise on side kick. Not certain, but I think he just wants to double check with everyone on the kick return team to be aware of what could possibly happen here. May also be one of those moments as well, like, hey, you've seen what's been going on with flags here. Last drive, the drive before that, let's not do anything stupid. Keep our heads on straight and let's get this ball and recover. So now the Toppers, it looks like I don't know if this is necessarily the hands team when you see Zach Vincenti out there, the nose guard, number 5. But there are several other guys out there that look like they may have some hands. They only have one man deep to return, and the Toppers are going to be wary of a surprise onside. And it is an onside kick. Does go 10 yards, but it bounces off of one of the Mountain Lion players. It looked like it bounced off of Zion Odoms and ends up out of bounds. The Toppers take possession. So the Topper offense with, let's see who they get out there. It will be Hakoa Tarangan, the 6'1" senior quarterback, in for the kneel down. Toppers just let this go. Concord not calling a timeout. I'll do this one more time. Is the clock now game clock at 40 seconds and under. And this will be the final play of the game. The Toppers get their first victory of 2024. They win by 21, 31-10 at home. This has got to be a good feeling for Topper Nation. I know we enjoyed calling this one a big win for West Liberty. We thought there was a good chance of this, and it did happen. So now just a tremendous job by West Liberty. They started fast and furious. Levi Goulion will probably remember this game for quite some time after having to split time the past few games. Now he gets his first start, and the Toppers get their first win.
I think as West Liberty faithful, as they watch this game, they start to see, maybe Goulion and the rest of this Topper offense and how explosive they were in the first half. They see a little bit of promise, a little bit of excitement of what could possibly come the rest of this season. Defense looks sharp. Towards the end of the game, there was a lot of penalties that happened. But in the first half, an extremely solid effort defensively between Morris Smith, Crawford, and a lot of those guys, Vincenti. They really showed up today, did a great job holding Concord to just a few yards on offense throughout this game. Definitely something that they can look forward to going to UMPC Pembroke.
Well, as we talked about it earlier, it will be Concord heading to West Virginia State next Saturday, October 12th at 1 p.m. at Institute, West Virginia. The Toppers will travel a good 12 hours to UNC Pembroke. That game, October 12th, will also take place at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Again, a great first victory of the season for West Liberty and the Hilltoppers. We've got some people to thank before we end this broadcast. Executive producer Teresa Gretchen, director Trent Nicholson, graphics Natalia Sekulovska, tight camera Taylor Marty, William Senna on the field camera, and a big thank you to our sideline reporter Caden Bednarik. For our color commentator, Davey McKinney, I am Todd Ollum. Thank you all for watching Topper Nation, and we will see you in a couple weeks as we will have homecoming the next time we see the Toppers here at West Family Stadium as they take on West Virginia Wesleyan. Again, thank you for watching. Toppers win 31-10 over Concord and pick up their first victory of 2024. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Topper Station.